Hi. So. We are going to play more Tales of the Neon Sea. I feel the need to fidget for some reason. It is time for another William section, it looks like. After we barely survived the attempt to stop us from finding forgotten his name, Blake, the robot, who turns out might be dead. So we haven't found a body yet, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. He looks to have been controlled by some faulty discount recharge fluid. Because apparently the robots in this world are recharged off of recharge fluid. Well, I know that you're sick, and I'm sorry to hear that. And yes, I also know that she's sick. I don't know, is everyone sick? Like, currently I have no symptoms. I don't think I'm sick. You know? Recharge fluid, though. It's recharge fluid. It's like they're running on gasoline or something. Anyway, I will gladly entertain you. All right. Continue. How far back did it put me? Alright, we already did this part. We're gonna get through this. Everything's bad. Yep. Show him the fluid. The doctor leaves. Charles is gonna check that out. Talk to the kids. There was an explosion. Yep. Right, and now we can make this so we can fix our friend. Time to go. Alright. Right, and there's some connection to a serial killer from years ago who was collecting body parts from people who were descendants of genetic experiment people. I don't remember what voice I was doing for the cat, so we're doing this one now. How did I get back here before that idiot? Didn't he leave Underbridge before me? Well, yeah, obviously Rex is a genetic experiment. He's also a cyborg experiment. He's half human, half robot. You shouldn't exist. Beep. Ooh. Vent. Oh, we can't use the stairs. No, no. We have to... The quickest way to travel is to use the vent. Where should I go? Yeah. Where do we want to go? Workshop. Upstairs first. Work our way down. Yeah. This is... That smart-ass robot BBX. Don't tell me he's going to explode again. Hey, look! Rex is here, and he's already working. Beep beep. Reboot complete. BBX is fully operational. This God's Touch device works pretty well. I need to ask the old man for a couple more just in case. What a day, but still no update on Brank. Brank! His name was Brank. Hopefully Charles will have some good news in the morning. What do you mean cats notoriously can't use stairs? Well, I guess it's time to hit the sack. Hi. Yeah. Hello, William. It's been a long time. You look well. What? BBX can understand what I say? Has he evolved? Okay. Well, I guess that was everything up here. Well, we know he went to his bedroom, so let's go to the living room first. That's where the cat party was. Oh, look at all the cats! They're all passed out now. These guys are asleep. This guy's out cold. Martin? Well, look who it is, meow. Nice to see you again, William. Are you reading a book? Yeah. Meow. I just love human books. Take this one, for instance. The Illustrated Guide to Feline Mating Rituals. The books are really well kept here, like they're new. Actually, I think most of those books were never opened. How's it going with the Bourbon family? The family made peace with the Biocats, meow. The boss himself went to the meeting, and I heard those Biocats just couldn't wait to join us. Meow. I found out afterwards that someone from our family started the conflict on purpose, but the boss wants to deal with this himself, so I get a couple days to relax. Yeah. That's why you're killing time reading books here? Yeah, reading is a good way to kill time. Reading is learning, honing your mind, and these illustrations really are something. Whatever you like to call it. Up. 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 Mad magic. All right. Hi, Connie. Hey there, little guy. You got home late. Hi, Connie. Why are you still here? I've been waiting for you. Pfft. Like I would believe that. Well, the boss and Bradsy were organizing family stuff, so I was getting bored. Anyway, now that you're here, let's have some fun. Sorry, meow. Today was exhausting, and I'm pretty swiped. Okay. Well, we sure are a cat. To the bedroom. Humans are filthy. You're right, William. Is this where Rex goes to lick his bottom clean? Although I've never actually seen him do it. Cat play video game. Ah! Okay. Okay, we're done. Yeah, it's getting late. Maybe I should rest. I mean, that was it? That's all. That's all I get with William this time? Boo! Man, now I'm disappointed. We better start the day with more William. The siren is a fiend. Wake up, you idiot. Shut that noise off. Don't make me regret fixing you. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Now things really feel like they're back to normal. Okay, I'll get up. Go prepare breakfast or something. We are still William. Good. News report. The Interstellar Alliance has detected a signal from Sagittarius, the cause of which is being hotly debated online. Many believe this is a signal from an extraterrestrial civilization and have attempted to prove this by referencing previously received signals of unknown origins. Experts have downplayed this theory. More details are emerging of the new fuel source discovered in the ice mine in Siberia. It is estimated that the new energy resource, once refined, will be able to support up to 120 years of global energy consumption. Breaking news. A disturbing sculpture made from both human and robot body parts has been found in the Underbridge district. The horrific act appears similar to the unsolved serial murder of... I hit the button, I didn't mean to. I remember this case. I knew he would make another move, but I didn't think it would be... now. 13 years ago. Noah, the killer mastermind of the sculpture murders and the target of the Special Mission Squad's manhunt. He's committed several horrifying murders, and the victims have included both humans and robots. His technique is exceptionally cruel. After killing his victims, he mutilates their bodies and forms them into a half-human, half-robot sculpture. These sculptures are all inspired by the new goddess Bson, and there is always a worship circle drawn at the crime scene as well. It can be concluded that Noah is a fanatical follower of this new goddess. Several police officers have died in our pursuit of Noah to date, and Noah has continued to claim the lives of many innocent civilians. This ends today. Our intelligence staff have pinpointed Noah's hideout, and we are determined to catch the monster this time. Should the target resist, you have orders to shoot on sight. Inspector Royd will take it from here. Alright everyone, listen up. We all know how dangerous this maniac is, so pay attention to the plan. To ensure we nail him this time, local police will be providing support for the Special Mission Squad. The assault will proceed as follows. Team G131 reporting. We have arrived at Checkpoint A and are awaiting instructions. Team G310 reporting. We arrived at Checkpoint F, awaiting instructions. G311, Checkpoint R, the 113 and 14, back entrance to the target building. Reporting to Central Control, all teams are ready at their designated points. Phase 1 of the plan is underway. Please advise. You are green for Phase 2. Get ready to move. Phase 2, move, move, move. That's a lot of gunfire. Something's happened. We need to hurry up. Just like you predicted, Noah has set a trap. We need to be careful. Relax, we're prepared for this. I just hope we can avoid more casualties. We're running out of time. Have you hacked the defenses? Almost. Okay, defenses deactivated. Abel, these biological storage containers look like we were right about Noah's genetic disease. The lab seems deserted, but Noah could be hiding anywhere. We must be careful. Bio clean room? Is that a person in there? Oh boy, Lena Toddy, but she's in a trance. So many records, very professionally kept. Damn, looks like we tripped up some kind of backup security system. If he is still alive today, he must have solved the problem of dissolving skin. I was so close to catching him that time. Hey, is everything alright? You've been staring at nothing for a while. Just give me a moment. Rex, did you hear about the big case this morning? Yeah, I heard the news. Are you sure it was him? Can you give me some time at the crime scene? You already know, but... What, is there a problem? The problem is we haven't even been to the crime scene yet. Why not? Coming over now. The police can't get into Underbridge District right now. The king is probably holding them up. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If Noah really is behind this, I'll need to be ready. I think I should break out my little friend just in case. Oh, it's another Saturday morning. Interesting. Noah. Making corpses of his victims into sculptures of an evil god and leaving behind mysterious religious arrangements and grotesque ceremonies. These are all signature elements of Noah's old and extremely brutal crimes. Yesterday's mysterious package led me to the Underbridge District, and now today's sculpture is pulling me back. Are these events all aimed at me? I'm almost convinced he's come back after all this time. Just pray the gangs have left the crime scene untouched. If I'm right about this, Noah will have left me another message there. I'll repeat this one last time. We will take serious action if you continue to block our way. Huh? Since when have the police been interested in Underbridge? This is a very important case. Please get out of the way before things get out of control. Are you threatening me? There's no need for violence. Why don't you just let me in? Rex, thank God you've arrived. Who the hell are you? This is none of your... Boss, these police officers aren't giving up, should we? What? Okay, I got it. The boss said the detective can come in as long as he sticks close to our escort. You have 48 hours to crack the case. If you can't identify the murderer by then, well, the boss says that it's past time old debts got settled. Don't worry about me, Royd. I've been waiting for this chance for years. These crazy gangs are becoming bolder by the day. Tell me about it. Brazenly interrupting a police job like that. What would people say if news got out? Alright, Rex, you're going in solo. Hey, Carl, no one likes you. Shut up. Okay, we can't go back down. Fine. Anything else, Roy? Contact me if anything goes wrong. Oh, looky here. The special detective Spiker is in to save the day. Shall we get going? Should I head into Underbridge now? Let's go. Take me to the crime scene and keep the sarcasm to yourself, circuit brain. You also have a circuit brain, or half of one. Ooh. That freak sculpture is right over there. You're free to look around, but don't do anything stupid. We're watching you. If you want, we can trade insults all day. I have a memory bank full of them. Or you can stop whining and do your job. Is this robot Brank? Poor sod. All right. Brank. Turns out Brank does have an implanted device in his head, so it seems Noah must be the one controlling robots. Am I hallucinating again? Hello, Detective. It's so nice to see you again. Please follow me. I have prepared something fabulous for you. What is this? Don't keep me waiting, Detective. Strange, I hallucinate whenever I touch the implanted devices. But I only started to have hallucinations after I received the first package from Noah. How did he find out where I lived? He's been spying on me all these years? It's becoming more and more clear, which can't be a good sign. If I ever come across another device, I need to be much more cautious. Hallucination or implanted memories? Carefully investigate every detail. Oh, all four of them already say combine. Alright. Some kind of fungus, which may be a result of long-term exposure to a dark and damp environment. Some rust can be seen on the metal part. Apart from rust on the robots, kind of fungus can be seen on them too. This must be the result of long-time exposure to a dark and damp environment, which is very different from the previous sculpture cases. Haze on the corneas suggests time of death between 6 and 12 hours ago. Liver mortis doesn't disappear under pressure, which indicates the time of death to be between 4 to 10 hours ago. So 6 to 10 hours ago. From the look of this body, the time of death is before midnight, and it was not mutilated at the scene, different to the old cases. Upgraded not long ago with the latest mechanical look that came out last month. A slotted alloy plate design used in the last machine generation, probably from a mid-age robot. Judging from the variety of parts used, the murder seems quite random in its selection of targets. It's not an easy task to collect this many robots, so there must have been multiple victims. Face made from a dated human and a robot. The techniques are not quite as sophisticated as those of the cases 13 years ago. The torso skin is sewed onto a robot chest. The sewing skill is of a high level, but the result is still unpleasant. The bones have been joined with a high degree of care, but the method used to connect the torn muscle tissue seems a bit hurried. Bodies have been handled differently. Although this looks strikingly similar to the older sculpture cases, the selection of materials and the fine details of the work are different to those of the old murderer. Robot parts are from different years, but the human parts are all quite fresh, less than a day old. The victims were probably all murdered last night. Well, everything looks similar to previous cases. The lack of attention to detail surprises me. Has the murderer lost his skills, or is he actually a different individual? I hadn't considered we might be dealing with a copycat. There's got to be more clues here, and the presence of Brank's head is concerning. I better dig deeper. What's up with this? A weird clown mask is hanging here. I recognize this mask. It's crime scene evidence from the AED Board of Directors murder case, one of the worst NOAA crimes. If I remember correctly, 40 people on a cruise ship were killed. Bunny puppet, poster, mask, 3 pieces of evidence from 3 of NOAA's cases. I wonder what else will be waiting for me ahead. Ooh. What's it? Powdery deposits show signs of volatilization of the robot supplement. There's a bloody footprint near the summoning ceremony, set up with no patterns. The owner must have worn shoe covers. Footprints destroyed the integrity of the summoning circle. This suggests they didn't really care about the ceremony. Robotic supplementary fluid that has coagulated. Coagulated sediments on several parts of the supplementary fluid, which is similar to Brank's case. This suggests they were the result of the same method. The murderer imitated the old serial murder case crime scene with patience, but he wasn't careful enough on details and wasn't serious on the ceremony either. It's set up to look like some sort of ritual. The murderer wanted to create a false worship site, but the footprints reveal his carelessness and lack of respect. This is nothing but a cover. Drag marks extend all the way to the elevator. I should just follow them. The shape of this box matches the mark below. Remove batteries inside these cargo boxes? Okay. Last record was from yesterday afternoon, but the murderer couldn't have delivered the bodies at that time. The human corpses suggest they were killed last night, but wait, there's an encrypted file here. If I navigate the system correctly, I should be able to move the key to the target. Then I can bypass the encryption and read the data. goods must have been delivered from the other hubs by the murderer, so I should check those out. Murderer used a curtain to cover the sculpture so no one would see him while he was putting the bodies together. Chose rush hour to reveal the sculpture to the public. I also dislike the clown mask. Be quick, I'll be waiting outside. Where's Charles? He's gone missing. He took the gun with him. Research progress into the mechanism of implantation of nanorobots. A statement of the research progress into operational mechanism and activity maintenance of nanorobots. This is an introduction to the current research situation of the technology's physical performance, operational mechanism, and implementation. The functional product was made of molecules of different nanolinks, a highly dangerous hacker hardware. Nanorobots have no effect on human beings so far, but they are able to change the nerve tree structure in electronic brains. Logic simulation experiment found that they could build an illegal interface through which they could influence a robot's thinking from outside. It can cause a highly intense and instant coagulation of the supplementary fluid, which will revert to normal after a while, depending on the amount of fluid. Nanorobots that fail to enter electronic brains before they run out of power will form sediments. That's true. Nobody would trust robots ever again. He had enough time to prepare. Well, it's time to fit the pieces together. No. No. Maybe. No. Okay. So this one has to go here or here. With as many as we have, I kind of feel like it must go around on this side. All right. Are we ready? First try, first try, first try. Although the murderer tried very hard to imitate the previous MO, the details weren't copied perfectly. The murderer set up a timing device on the hook control station after he finished the sculpture and left the scene. From the evidence of the workshop, Charles left the workshop after this and has been missing since. The timing device went off in the morning and the curtain was raised, revealing the sculpture to the public and causing quite a shock. The sculpture in the square must have been done by someone under Noah's instruction or someone with knowledge of his previous crimes. From the residue left behind on the square today, his murder and yesterday's investigation are linked. Charles may have guessed the identity of the murderer by analyzing the condensate before he disappeared, but why would he go out in the middle of the night with a gun? Where did he go? Apart from us, the only one who knew we were going to analyze the residue was Doc Edward. When he heard about the explosion yesterday, he was really shocked. We should go see him next. I already tried to reach him today. You're still here. Nanko, you're back already? Did the gang get tough with you? Pfft, Nanko doesn't get caught. But sadly, there wasn't much I could do. The gang has locked the clinic down. I don't know the exact connection between the doctor and Grandpa's disappearance, but I can no longer state that there isn't one. Tell Uncle Rex the results of our investigation. Yesterday, we searched the site of the explosion very carefully, but everything was ruined. The gang sealed off the area right after we left. And today, there was no sign of the good doctor at his clinic. The whole area was swarming with thugs. Huh. They both go missing at the same time. That's not a coincidence. We can't carry out an inspection of the clinic if the gangs are already in residence, so let's focus on the logistics hubs instead. If we start there, we might find where the sculpture materials came from. But we don't know if the clues are red herrings or not. Trust me, if this is who I think it is, then it's all part of his fun. Keep watching the clinic for now. I'll go check out the logistics hubs. Who are you talking about? You're not saying the one behind all of this is Noah. Looks like you're pretty well informed. Whoever it is, I'll make this nutcase pay for what he's done. So kids, I need your help to distract the guard outside. Any ideas how to do it? Leave that to me. You? Nanko and Robin can distract the guard using Grandpa's imitation device. I'll get you to the logistics hub. Wait, what? I didn't agree to this. You talk about kicking gangster butt every day. Now's your chance. Sure, but why have I got to help this loser? Oh? Okay. But only because Charles needs my help. I guess this is it. Let's get ready to move out. Uh-huh. Sneaky, sneaky. Follow the delivery tubes and you should be able to find the next logistics hub. The gangs are on high alert today, so you need to be extra careful. Take this. It's a location positioning badge Grandpa and I designed together. He should be wearing his badge right now. When two badges get close enough, they send out a signal that gets stronger as the badges grow closer. Gotta get back to Robin. He's such a bullheaded dimwit. He's probably mouthing off to that guard, pretending to be you this instant. He's just keeping up my reputation then. Be careful, Olive. Those gangs won't give you special treatment just because you're a child. Whoa. Thanks, William. I could have easily taken that patrol drone without his help. What's a drone like this doing down here? It's modified from a military model. Is it the King's? Meow meow. You're still with me, little buddy? Try not to take all the glory for yourself. Electricity leakage warning? Probably use this to destroy the patrol drone up there. Ah! Oops! Okay, so I need a power supply first. Ah! Wasn't paying attention. Okay, we have power. Okay. Hey, William, could you just pounce this one too? What does turning on that light do for me? Oh, I just had to get you close enough to bounce it? Okay, I don't understand. Oh. Okay, good. We killed that thing. Can I remove the battery now? Yay, one free battery. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Power this, apparently. Freight terminal is up and running. No idea where this lead will take me, but I better crack the encryption now. The glowing heart sign says adult entertainment industry. Of course it does. What's that noise? A bomb? Okay. One... 2... 3... Haha! Someone planted this here on purpose. No one liked to use bombs in the old cases. Okay. I can keep checking the records. Still a ways down. There's 2 paths to follow. Luckily, you've got me to help you. Okay, let me check the map. How did you... I have access to your communications channel. You're surprised I can hack into your phone calls. Remind me to cut off your access later. Check your right, facing the control station. Are you sure? The conveyor leads to the storage room, but the entrance is sealed. Trust me, that's the correct route. There's some kind of access there. It must be important if they've tried to conceal it. I'll trust you this one time. How can I get in, though? Looks like I need to help this moron again. Maybe I can do something with this giant metal thing. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Ooh. Bson. Of course there's a secret door. I guess if I move the box the ladder over to the left side, you should be able to get down. As for the green wooden crate, let's smash it. Oh, whoops. I broke it. See. Is that not where it's supposed to go? I thought he said all the way to the left. Oh, I need to... I understand now. Stupid shuffling puzzle again. Well done, little guy. I'm sure I could have done it quicker if I was up there, but good job all the same. How do I actually get to the doorway? No, that wasn't it. Our gun. Yeah, we're still missing a case file. Don't know how we missed it, but we sure did. We also missed a history lesson. And news. Nah. Okay, so I need to stop it with 2 boxes like that so I can jump down. Oh, I need the 3 boxes like that. I'm a fool. Please shoot me. Thank you. Aha! You saw nothing. Oh, that's bad. Oh shit! A sentinel robot? Only its eye and joints are vulnerable. I need to immobilize it. Okay, this minigame sucks. Looks like the dumbass is in trouble again. I need to immobilize the sentinel with my massive electromagnet. And quickly, before he beats it all on his own. William did it. Leave the rest to me. What is it with the security? Whatever's in that warehouse must be valuable, mighty valuable. Tread carefully from here on in. Yeah, the minigame of the conveyor belt, not mighty have a good time. Sentinel robots were eliminated a long time ago. Why is there one in the Underbridge district? Great question. Let's find out. The smell of burnt meat. Is someone having a barbecue here? I told you there's still lots of calculations to make on the data samples. It's not my fault I took over a half-finished experiment. Shut your mouth. If Brank hadn't gone missing, no one would have ever asked a crazy chatterbox like you for help anyways. Regardless, the experiment is on track for the moment. On track? Do you know how much money we're spending on this? Considering the size of our investment, we want more than just on track. The organization didn't pay you for nothing. You can't rush science just for cash payouts. And anyway, we don't have enough test subjects. What you are demanding is just... Wait. Who are you? Did one of you guys order a pizza? Brand new test subject just arrived. Shoot him? Shoot him! Shoot him! Meow, 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 meow. William, if I wasn't tied to a chair right now, I'd kiss you. Listen, we don't have much time. You need to disable the electrical contraption that they're charging. If I'm seeing this right, you need to change the frequencies of the 3 small electromagnetic towers, one after the other, to match the increasing frequency of the main electromagnetic tower. Then it should target something else. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Mm-hmm. Oh. Wait, am I supposed to be matching? I'm so confused. I don't like the fact that it started making a ticking clock sound. That did it. We're ready. Prepare to feel the power of science. Yeah, I got that I died. Thanks. Okay, so I need to change it to 50.22. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all. Like, how do I know that I've done it right? I didn't do it right. Yeah, I died. Okay, what's the trick? Well, I mean, I guess I hope I did it right. Oh no, that's over. It was too much. I went too high. It's 490.75. That's too high. That's the right one. Unless it's not the same frequency every time, which will be very frustrating to me. Nope, it's a different signal. 340.26. Four. There. I don't have a lot of time. Now I know what it does when I get it right. No. Ugh. Okay, this is annoying as shit. Like, I know the solution to the puzzle. And it just sucks. 250.22. I have to wait for you to tell me what it's gonna be. Like, this is annoying now. $490.75. The mower should be safe now. Oh, cool. We killed everyone else. Wow, I didn't expect to survive that. Nice work, William. I think we make a good team. I'm the brains and you're the brawn. And I'm the brains and the brawn, and you are. Yeah. You're the moron. Looks pretty dead. What is King up to? Don't worry about it. So instead of finding traces of the murderer, I stumble into a secret lab run by the King. What a murder BBX for this. Hello, Master. Through process of elimination, going left is definitely the correct option. box of bolts. Thanks to your bad directions, I was almost killed back there. Twice! An error in the mapping system must be the issue. I guarantee you this will be the right way. We're gonna have a long chat if I make it out of this mess. Wow, getting shot in the foot by those guys kills you. Awesome. Alright. We need to do this. Go downstairs. Go over here. Turn that off. Back upstairs. Go up here. Oil tanks in the... We're making bombs, everybody! Oh good, I was able to kill 2 drones with that. That's nice. I now have a flammable oil tank. You'll excuse me. I don't care about restarting this conveyor. We're gonna set off a bomb. That wasn't the right way, Ken. You go down the stairs. Cool. Turn that off. Alright, alright, alright. Oh no. Game. It just decided to stop using my controller. What the heck, game? I don't know what the problem is here. It was working, and now it's not working. And I can't get off this screen. Huh. Well, we're gonna go on break, and I'm gonna restart the game. I'll be back in a little bit. Don't go away. You seriously just asked me if the controller was plugged in? Yes, the controller's plugged in. The controller's always plugged in. I tried unplugging it, plugging it back in, and anyway, it's working now. I don't know what happened. I also don't care. It's working now. I'll shut off the stupid conveyor belt, and I'll leave it shut off this time. I won't do the right thing and turn it back on when other people are suffering because of my negligence. Yeah, just something glitched out. And don't know what. Also don't particularly care. Just won't do it again. I want to be clear that this is the same kind of elevator that was by the clinic as well. So I'm betting it goes down to the same area where, you know, we're going to find out that the doctor is Noah or something. I have to turn off the fire so that I can go through now. All of the containers are delivered from here. Hey, no, I would... Quit, please. Quit. I would like to not be... You all see what I see, right? Game, why are you gonna make me be stupid? Game. William's right. Rex is a moron. Look up, my dude. Oh, you're curious what I'm upset about? Here, I will what are we standing underneath? There's a magnetized container just right above us. We've just learned about how this can be turned on and off to crush things. All the raw materials were indeed delivered from here. Noah led me all the way to here, so he must have planned something more. You need to look around very carefully. Let's call Nanko and get an update on the good doctor. We just found out that Doc signals Charles. Signal shielding devices nearby. Damn it. Oh shit, I almost got hit there. Another of Noah's tricks. Wait, what's that on the container? Key need. Elevator counterweight. Elevator counterweight. Yes, an elevator counterweight. Yeah. A lift in a certain lab 13 years ago? You don't say. Destiny Fire. So, I'm on a ship at the bottom of the dirtiest, dankest district in Starlight City in search of a key to a crate that just nearly killed me. This must be the bridge. Let's search around for clues. Water always falling. The sound hurts my ears. Thanks to you, I feel awful whenever I hear the sound of rain. But if you've made it all the way here, it means those little gifts before you got your attention. Truly are the dogged, driven detective, Rex. Did you see the container I lovingly prepared for you? The criminal you were looking for is right inside. That was just a short prelude. The real game has only just begun. Can you find the sound I left behind before your life finally comes to an end? He's here! I knew it! He intentionally mentioned sound as a clue for me. But who is the criminal he is talking about? Could be the guy that made the sculpture? The equipment on the abandoned ship is still working. That's a good place to start. Don't touch that navigation log. This is awful, changing the equipment on the Destiny Fire, making a mess of my ship, and now reading my first mate's diary. Augmented reality projection? It's like an old-style sailing assistant here. Are you the captain? If you're the guy with the bird mask, if you're with the guy in the bird mask, get lost. Bird mask? No, I'm here to arrest him. Do you know where he is? My navigation range only covers the area near the Destiny Fire, so I can't say whether he's here or not. That weirdo added something to the ship's system, so you better catch him soon. He's not allowed on my ship again. Uh-huh. Oh good, an unpowered battery. What a stupid game. I agree. But I guess that's right in line with what I'd expect from you, Noah. Let's finish this once and for all. Aha. Alright, we're gonna climb down this side first. Seriously, we're gonna play the "It's so dark I can't see anything" card? Alright, it's no longer dark here. Take parts. Flash cars flying through the city. Well, I have no interest in messing with your dude. I mean, is this just going to be the... I have to do something with the video game real quick? I'm going to check. I hope I don't. Aha! But there was something next to this one. Mad magic. That's great. We're out of here. Nope. Those two things aren't supposed to go together. You fool. Oh, I can get to the other ship from here. Room card, 1023. Wait, this is the missing room card from the case of the Scott Hotel. Well, in order to get back up there, we're going to have to do something. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. How do I get to that gear, though? Okay, well... Then why do I need to be able to go up there? Okay. Alright, what am I missing? Oh, I can just do that? Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do with the umbrella, but I'm sure we'll think of something. Have to combine it with something. Which means that we need the workshop again. No. Now we can get back up. Here. So we can open up the container. No, I didn't want to go... Oh, well, the doctor's dead. Klein East. Congratulations, the murderer is captured. The murderer is dead and cannot answer for his crimes. However, I have helped Mr. Detective and made him confess. It was he who kidnapped the robot innocents and conducted terrible experiments. But these are not his worst crime. His worst crime was going against my will. They seem to have been working together for a long time. The doctor must have played an important role in making the nanofluid and implanting devices to manipulate robots. Having abandoned the doctor at this stage suggests that his plan is almost complete. The doctor seems to have been killed last night, so this means somebody else made the sculpture? There's nothing else for me to do except dance to Noah's tune. Maybe then he'll reveal himself. What's next? Making the signal receiver work properly. Well, yeah, but we all agreed not to trust the doctor. Okay. So, P L I N and then E A S T. And there's a rat corpse in here for us to use as a battery. If it tells me that it can't put the gear in here because this part's moving, I'm going to be angry. The fact that I have to go all the way back down here. I should have known, of course. I mean, I guessed that they would do that to me. So I recently watched a video talking about puzzle design, and that oh look, the green light's on. The problem with puzzle design is when a person gets serotonin out of it, or dopamine, or whatever the heck that brain chemical is. You see, the issue is that, normally you play a game, it's the success that gives you the rush, right? Turn on the sonar, turn on the control center, turn on the Morse code signal light. Sure, I've got 2 battery left. Turn on that one. So, doing a particularly hard, platforming section, or, action sequence in a video game, you get your rush at the end, right? When you succeed, that's when you get the reward in your brain. The problem is in puzzle games, once you've solved the puzzle in your head, that's when you get the rush. Everything after that is just making the thing go. So there's this problem in puzzle design in games where you have to make the time from the moment the player goes, oh, I know the solution, to moving on beyond the roadblock as short as possible. Because every moment after they've received their mental reward for having solved the puzzle is time that you are wasting of theirs, because they already know the answer. Alright, so I need to look at the sonar. So the first one is long, short, long, long. Then force short. So I'm just going to write this down real quick. Long, short, long, long. Then force short. And then long, long, short, short. Oh, I don't have to do it? You're gonna do it? Wow. I thought for sure the game was gonna make me do it. Better head over to the other ship. I saw my hallucination before. So many dead bodies. Seems like Noah's experiments never stopped. What could he want? Oh, hey. Long time no see, detective. The End in the Mist. So this is where we wake up back on the table from the prologue? Yeah. Where am I? I remember repairing myself and now I'm in the sewer? William! Yep. No, I remember doing this. No, that's right. He attacked me from behind with a scythe? Surprised how much restoration this crappy machine was able to do. Falling from such a height, my body was almost shattered. I have to get back to that sculpture. Noah must be stopped. How do I get there, though? I don't even know where I am. Why are you... Oh, yeah, you did me a big favor earlier. Me... Woo! Meow, meow. What are you trying to tell me? You're going to take me somewhere? You were able to find me, so you should know how to get back up there. Let's go, little fella. Whew! Glad I muted the mic before I sneezed. up that away. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Running through the sewers. Gotta find the bad guy. Hey, look, we're on the other side. Sculpture, this is the place. Good on you, William. You got a nice reward after all this. Yeah, meow. Was attacked by Noah here. He might still be around. I must be vigilant. Feels. Huh? What's going on? It's gone, the sculpture and everything. You told me I was just hallucinating. I thought contact with an implanted device is the only way to trigger a hallucination, but this time perfect hallucination was created without one. It was lurking inside. First things first, let's inspect this device. Alright. Implant devices is its core, capable of projecting hallucination signal waves. Is this thing creating hallucinations? Instead of creating hallucinations, I think this thing is more like a signal projector. The core receives external signals, amplifies them, and projects them. Why are you here? I thought you couldn't leave that old ship. I noticed that little thing you have on you is an amazingly large storage capacity, so I decided to follow you and check out how you deal with that guy in the mask. Once I got here, I felt a strange electrical disturbance, and I got stuck in the little thing. I was coding my way out when suddenly I was free to leave. You were inside the badge from Lola? When I got here, the badge lost signal. The disturbance you're talking about must be from this device, right? Yeah, this device has been receiving and amplifying some sort of electrical wave. But that should only influence robots. You seem to have a strong reaction to it, though. Is most of your body mechanical? What a rare success story. Why does everyone know about my physical condition? Never mind. Noah made this thing as a trap for me. This electrical wave may continue influencing your special little brain. You need to be careful. I can see it much less stable than when we first met. I feel a disturbance in my mind. Elevator shaft to the right. Full-time partner, William. That means when I give you orders, you can follow them. It's going to be dangerous from now on. You should head back home. If something happens to you because of me, your little girlfriend Elizabeth won't stop pissing in my plant pots. This elevator looks creepy. Is it still working? Where's this elevator taking me? The trial signal is getting stronger. No, it was far more than just researching more than just nanofluid and implant devices. The signal projector is truly what the captain described, but even without coming in contact with the implant device, it can influence the minds of robots everywhere. We're now pretty far below the bottom of the ship. This is like a giant underground factory, which seems to have been abandoned a long time ago. This seems bad. Looks like it might... Wait, what? I wonder if these spores can do anything. Inhale those spores if you want to die. These fungi have been exposed to nuclear waste. Their spores are full of poison. You see a lot when you're attached to a ship with nothing to do. Give me a warning before you just appear? Seems like you're familiar. And with access to a database so massive you couldn't even imagine. This is an underground factory during the human-robot war, long forgotten by time. Be careful, several entries warn of creatures sighted in the depths. These kind of abandoned factories remind me of Noah's old hideouts. He liked building bases deep in the world's dark places. Fluid drips from this discarded tank. It has a strong smell. It's a combustion aid? Is it an isobutyl lithium complex? The way down is completely blocked by fungi. How do I get rid of that? Well, might I suggest setting it all on fire? Just a thought. Let's set it all on fire. Everything is broken here. A trash dump, even as you call it. Never underestimate trash. Mr. Junk Collector. I thought you were absolutely in love with the Destiny Fire. Now you're calling it trash? I can call it trash. No one else can. Valve wrench. Broken emergency lamp. Somebody needed another one of those. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Give me a second. Jiminy. Ah, the flaming bottle set off the fungi spore. Toxic fog is gonna hang around for a while, though. What's your plan? You seem to be enjoying me in trouble. I have to get rid of the fog. I am not enjoying it. Make good use of the tube behind you. The steam coming out can disperse fog quickly. Yeah, I've got that, thanks. Yep, there we go. Got what we need. Now we can go down. Just follow the signal. The purification begins with this stubborn woman rejecting the fusion. She is lucky to have her sins washed away so she can welcome Bson first. I shall lead the vessel to bear the baptism of the 4 great sacrifices and engrave the god's decree upon the body of the future. The past ceremonies connect the souls, blessing all who witness Bson. Illusions connect our thoughts, electric waves guide the transmission, and when he realized the truth, the man in the mirror was no longer himself. May you pass the final test, and I will be waiting for you in the depths of Light Lake. The Alt Estate case. Victims of this case were a housewife and 2 small-town robots. At the crime scene, the 3 were discovered to have been killed at the same time, and the body parts of the 3 were made into a combined body in the housewife's kitchen. Alright. Cheryl's dressing room. This is the crime scene where Noah committed the Singer sculpture murder. I have to break through the maze fast. More very important evidence. In addition to Cheryl's DNA, some dissolved skin tissue was found. The DNA of the skin tissue was very confusing. We concluded the murderer suffered from a genetic disease characterized by decomposing skin. So even from the fact the murderer wore the female singer's gloves, we deduced that the murderer might have had some kind of obsession with wearing the victim's clothing in order to become them. Sweetheart, hope you break a leg. I'll prepare a big celebration banquet on the roof of the company building for you. My family will be there too. They can't wait to see you. I hope you wear the necklace I gave you last week. My driver will pick you up after the show. Always yours, Christopher. Charles Loving would come visit with a bouquet of flowers before the show. He was a successful man and helped her quite a bit in her career. People say Cheryl was hard to live with, but she was extremely gentle to her flower-bearing lover. After Cheryl's murder, he was completely broken and would never be the same. Probably to cover up her screams. The device doesn't play anymore. Probably there's a witness hurrying out of the room and knocking it over. That's Cheryl's voice. It was this recording that Noah used to buy himself some time to commit the crime. Cheryl's arrogance also assured Noah's success. She allowed no one to interrupt her when she was alone. And the staff waited until 5 minutes before the show to knock on the door, only to find the horrifying scene. Broken wine glass. According to the investigation, Cheryl had a habit of drinking before the shows. There were lip prints in the glass. Cheryl's drink was also found at the crime scene. It contained 60% alcohol and some anesthetic component. It's believed that Noah put the anesthetic in the drink. White bird erupts whenever I find a clue related to the case. I think that's it for this case. Are these white birds some sort of tally? Maybe something will happen. Oh, the sculpture. This is a sculpture of Bson the White, one of the 7 embodiments of Bson. Legends claim that Bson once turned himself into a poet wearing a white robe and took away arrogant people's communicators, making it impossible for them to call for help. This sculpture stands for humility during communication. Police only realized this was an embodiment of Bson when they saw the religious symbol Bson left at the crime scene. Now, did you create all this just to make me appreciate your masterpieces one last time? The sharp cries of the arrogant must be cleared away. Bson cleaned up these stains before his arrival by using my hand The singing voice of the sinners will live in me so that I can praise the miracles of Bson. Noah, stop your nonsense. All you ever wanted was to replace your diseased organs with the healthy ones stolen from your victims. You say Cheryl's arrogance killed her, but what crime did that robot assistant commit? Cheryl's assistant suffered from her abuse, his humbleness, a contrast to the singer's arrogance. I didn't kill anyone. I was just combining them, human and robot. The arrogant and the humble are merged into one under the will of Bson. The investigator collected the remains of the two bodies in the sculpture and claimed to have retrieved every piece of Cheryl's body. However, I found subtle cutting marks on the neck, which are much finer than the rough cutting found on the rest of the sculpture. By analyzing the forensic records, I found Cheryl's throat missing, which everyone else neglected to notice. A throat organ that shows Noah's lesion. Uh-huh. Alright, next. This is the secret function room on a cruise ship, the crime scene of the high sea cruise case. On the 29th of January, 2127, the senior officials were parading around robots and freaks when they were killed. It turned out Noah was the real headliner in this freak show. This had the most victims among all of his murder cases. Everyone, the performers and the audience, was pieced together into a sculpture. The result was so gruesome that even the most stone-faced police officer was shaken to his core. This is where the officials imprisoned the performers. They searched all over for freaks and robots, keeping them here in captivity and putting on freak shows regularly. Later investigation found that several missing cases were linked to the board of officials. Yep. During the freak show, the audience wore bizarre masks, hiding their true identities so they could enjoy the sick and twisted performances. There was one mask missing from the scene. Who would have guessed many years later the missing mask would turn up on Square Street? Sun's symbol has been left on the mask wall. This was the first time Noah left the symbol at a crime scene. This clue made us realize that all the sculptures we found before were embodiments of Bson, which later led us to find out about roverism. The secret function room was equipped with a state-of-the-art ventilation system. The senior officials like to add recreational drugs to the filtering system. Noah took advantage of this. The operations unit for the ventilation system was purposely destroyed, so I'll need to fix the internal circuits to adjust the fan. Oh boy. Bazinga! Sweet smell of success. Investigators extracted some kind of poisonous nerve gas from the air filter net, explaining how Noah put more than 40 people down by himself. Supposedly made this nerve gas himself. People who inhaled the gas were not able to move their bodies, but remained totally conscious. Is this some kind of retribution for the audience? Oh. I'm supposed to hold it. Looks old. This is actually a rather advanced lock. By analyzing the fingerprints and the buttons, we figured out the password. I still remember one button was put in twice in a row. How am I supposed to know this? Seven, 2, 7, 6, 2, 6, 7, 2, 7, 7, 6. Okay. These collars are made for the performers, on which some dissolved skin tissue was found. The DNA collected was quite similar to the DNA found at the female singer crime scene. It was more messy, which means Noah's skin decomposing problem was getting worse. Another horrible sculpture. Wow. This of the Messenger of Garden, another of Bson's embodiments. This embodiment walked through the courtyard of the gods and presented himself in front of both humans and robots, driving out the evil indulgences, suppressing them, and bringing God's electric wave to all forms of life. These murdered officials represented the indulgent, while Cheryl, in the female singer case, represented the arrogant. Noah's crimes followed the prophecies and legends of Bson's religious sect. Indulgent spirits are lost in the filth. People who find pleasure in the grotesque will be exiled by me into the abyss. Detected without me, the sins of these people will never be purified. Purified? You killed everyone at the scene, robots and freaks included. They suffered through so much pain only to be murdered by you. Your so-called purification is nothing but a crazy massacre. Both the indulgent and the abused are guilty. Only by combining the two could we neutralize the sin and restore balance. Both sides have found peace under Bson's guidance. Don't excuse your crime. Among all the victims, Noah only took a software developer's liver. If I hadn't found out about the condition of Noah suffered from, I probably never would have discovered the motive of his crimes. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. Let's go. One more. the bunny. The 1st of April, 2127, Scott Hotel Room 1023, New Sea, New City, a case I especially don't want to recall. The victims were a family of 4 who came for a holiday at Dolphin Park. A mild genetic modification in the father led to a severe genetic disease in the daughter. They kept the disease a secret from the girl, wishing to first fulfill the girl's dream of seeing a dolphin. They weren't expecting to meet Noah. A robot staff from the hotel was also murdered. Dr. Ross, I'm so sorry, but there are no successful cures for your daughter's genetic disease. Although your husband has only been mildly genetically modified, the probability of your offspring developing genetic disease is still high. The patient's organs have developed massive lesions, and he has an estimated 4 to 5 months of life remaining. Again, I'm so sorry. Why must our girl suffer through so much pain? We should have never listened to the propaganda of that company. Mild genetic alteration will not lead to hereditary disease. Our naivety ruined our daughter, my little Elisa. I hope to fulfill her dream in her final days, to see a dolphin. This is the only thing we can do for her. Get some rest in the room. The kids are loving the hotel pool. I feel less carsick after I had some water. Honey, we've been picked as the lucky guests tonight. Then we'll give Alyssa a personalized dolphin trip. Call the kids back now. The husband was called back to the room by the wife's text message, then murdered by Noah. The evidence suggests that the wife was already dead when the text was sent. Brand new bunny rabbit toy with one of its eyes ripped off. Elisa is stitched on its back. Fuzzy bunny rabbit toy with one eye missing. Noah lured me into his trap, step by step, by using the victim's doll. He seems to know what I care about most of all. This is his specialty. Discover the most vulnerable part of someone, then break them down slowly and methodically. This gift can never be given back to its owner. He had been through so much pain, so much despair. Hotel staff uniform stained with blood. Noah dressed up as a hotel staff to enter the room, kill the wife, and then call back the other family members using the wife's cell phone, only to kill them as well. I really don't want to recall what happened that day. This is the sculpture of the White Feathered King, another of Bson's embodiments, which can reveal all lies and barriers. The meaning of this sculpture was used as Noah's motivation to kill, or rip off the masks of false performers. Hypocrites who hide the truth from each other will be punished. Hiding the truth from their own child to create a false happiness. Hypocrisy is their selfish act of genetic modification that led to the incurable disease, and they pretended to be loving, struggling parents. Deceit is against Bson's will. I reveal the truth. I fulfill the oracle of fusion. Combined together, their disease is shared, and therefore the disease is no more. Nonsense. All you do is kill innocent people while you hide behind your mask. You gradually step closer and closer to the realm of God, towards his highest palace. I received salvation here, and so shall you. Repent in the realm of God. Your spirit gradually thins out. The vessel is synchronizing. You do not notice, but the person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. Okay. I have a theory, which I'm going to put out now. Our partner, Abel, did not have the ability to replace our body parts that were damaged in the explosion with his robot parts and still be able to do that. So, obviously, Noah did that to us. Why? Great question. Don't worry about it. Probably so he can download himself into our brain. Strange wavelength. I can't stand it. I feel desperate, hopeless. I feel insane. What madness awaits me now? I don't know. Let's look in the mirror. This is the device that's causing it. How do you like the memory album I made specially for you? The two of us have had so many beautiful times together. I was hoping you could disrupt one of my plans at least once. You really disappointed me. You've finally shown your true colors, Noah? No more hiding? Hiding? I've been planning something fun deeper underground. I was thinking of inviting you, my old friend, to have a look. I don't know whether you can stop me this time. How much of it is a hallucination? Bson! I can't believe there's an abandoned sanctuary here, and the stained glass on the wall is Bson. Who would build something like this in such a gloomy place underground? It used to be an underground factory during the Human-Robot War, where robots and poor people worked day and night. Must have been abandoned after the war. Records suggest people continued to hide here. If a god came to these people and told them he was happy to accept them, it's not surprising they would build a sanctuary. Why did you turn up out of nowhere? Again. I could have used a friendly face back there. A strong interruptive wave was holding me back, like I said before. But if you stay away from those signal projectors, the wave disappears. Welcome to Bson's Holy Sanctuary. This is the realm of God. Repent your sins to ensure you are a clean vessel. This is a requirement. Stop talking nonsense. I figured out how you made those hallucinations. Without the hallucination, you can't do anything. Have you figured it out? Am I a hallucination now? Is this holy palace a hallucination? Or, everything you have seen after you fell is only a sweet dream I have created for you? I'm done listening to your bullshit. All I need to know is that this gun is real. Well, it can't hurt him. Am I still hallucinating? Mr. Detective, are you going to hurt me a second time with that gun? Use your brain. But if you're not ready to repent for your sins, then I'll have to purify you myself. Noah's sickle, with a small signal projector installed in the handle. Did Noah turn himself into a mechanical being? Bson, the goddess, will return to Earth on the day when the moon disappears. The goddess collects the frequencies of all the gods and burns them into her circuits. With a holy flower made from melted silicon crystal on the head, her holy body is surrounded by the voice of praise. The sharp claws of the goddess made the guards in the courtyard of the gods bow their heads, allowing her to cross the garden and return to the earth. The shapeless goddess needs a body, half flesh and blood, half mechanical fusion. This combination will carry the will of Bson, and yeah, we were made for the express purpose. Yes, you're hallucinating again. Yep, sure do need to get this over with quickly. Going across. Go faster. This one doesn't go up. It says it goes down. Am I biological breeding tubes? Looks like somebody's been doing genetic experiments. My database categorizes this as deeply illegal banned science. I'm not surprised. Noah's a fanatic for genetic experimentation. I can't believe we found his base so quickly. E-grade defective product. Attributed below the thoracic cavity. Missing internal organs. F-grade defective product. Significant reversion. The light tissue is not completely differentiated. The mandible appears to be gill tissue. Level vestigial. E-grade defective product. Tumor tissues. E-grade. F-grade. F level. Oh, it's got 2 heads. Body copying is mostly successful, and the small defects can be repaired through plastic surgery. However, the development of the prefrontal lobe of the brain is abnormal, thus unable to carry out consciousness transference. A-grade defective product. The ocular genes and other genes are co-transcribed, and the internal organs are replaced with tissue cells. E-grade defective. Consciousness transmission device. Diagram explaining the relationship between the nanoliquid and the signal projector. Put the thing in there, they need power. They put in the nanofluid, they become crazy. But then that means they can receive the signal. Is it designed for people who don't have the implanted devices in their brain like me? Infection caused by a gunshot wound to severe genetic disease. The patient was originally found in the East District sewers. He was transferred to a sterile incubation pool to maintain his chances of survival. Targeted medicine was used to control symptoms, and the patient himself proposed special medical and chemical theories. Due to these theories, the treatment for Luna and patient 2 were adjusted. Consciousness implantation has become the leading. Doc Edwards saved Noah's life, and he's been working with him ever since. If only he'd known what the final result would be. Invade electronic lanes via the native robot fluid. Turn off the independent consciousness program. At the same time, uses the spark implant to control the behaviors of the mechanical bodies. Currently, it is completely possible to control robots injected with nanoliquid. The only drawback is that the efficacy of the fluid reduces quickly. Extended control requires a continuous injection. The spark implant was found in the brain of a robot provided by patient 0. 2. This device has the ability to break through an electronic brain's defenses. More functions have been developed in subsequent studies. However, the origin of the device remains a mystery, and patient 2 refuses to disclose information. The patient began showing symptoms in the 5th year of marriage and was diagnosed with a hereditary genetic disease. During the early stage, chemotherapy suppressed the symptoms, but the effects of the genetic disease on the organs gradually spread. During the middle stage, part of the patient's organs were replaced with artificial organs, and the patient had to survive inside of a sterile life support cabin. Technical support of patient 02. Attempts are being made to project Luna's brainwaves into a robot using Spark. Backup, cloning Luna with somatic cells and brainwave transmission into an organic vessel afterwards. Actually, a clone? Okay. It's magenta. Yellow. Orange, green, blue. Giant life support device. It wasn't easy transporting such sophisticated equipment here. The whole thing is covered with a heavy metal curtain. There's got to be an important detail. Could no be hiding here? This life support device has way too much encryption for me to crack. Can you open the metal curtain? No. Oh, of course. Okay, now my controller is acting up again. I think that's where that's supposed to be. The delivery girl was wearing that. Looks like he was badly hurt. This guy must be. Let me out, please. Anyone? Edward, think about what you're doing. Huh? Ah, Detective Rex, it's you. Wow, am I lucky. How did you find this place? Come on, get me out. The wounds in the body is probably dressed up as the Noah I attacked earlier. Where is that man? Angela, the missing waitress from Fantasy Jellyfish. I was way too drunk to even remember taking that job. Why her? Where's the real Noah? Nanoliquid. Doc Edwards' diary. Weirdest thing happened today. I found a bird-faced man in the sewer near the clinic. He was weak, near death, severe wounds, infections, genetic diseases ate away at his body. Huddled in that sewage, he might have died at any moment, but he didn't even ask me for help. Instead, his masked face said, "You need me." He was right. He can help me cure Luna. This Noah has accumulated a vast knowledge of chemistry and biology, and most importantly, he possesses the kind of madness that goes hand in hand with using long-band technologies. I saved him as much as I can, and in return, the bird-faced man has guided me step by step to resurrect my Luna. I didn't want to hurt those robots, but, well, I had no choice. I failed to transfer Luna's thoughts into the original subjects. Only the memories made it into the subjects. Luna's personality is not transplanted successfully. Today we had a breakthrough. That monster is truly a genius. By using Spark and Nanoliquid, we managed to actually control robots. Nobody will believe it. We used a consciousness transmission device to remotely send signal waves and transmit consciousness into the robots' bodies. Although it's not perfect yet, I can only currently control those robots remotely. More work needed to save Luna. Consciousness transmission device. It's a brainwave amplifying and transmitting device based on Spark, which transfers the user's consciousness to another receiver. When the receiver is human, only the user's memory can be transmitted because of the block from the special personality that is unique to human beings. I'm working day and night now, and always that monster is there at my shoulder. At this stage, consciousness transmission onto mechanical receivers is under development. Obstacles in the research. The user of the transmission device can only project part of his consciousness onto the mechanical receiver, just enough to initiate a kind of remote control, but this is not enough. Failure. But although the test subject experiment failed, I improved that consciousness transmission device. Luna, you will soon return to me with a mechanical body. I haven't told the monster about this. He is just using me, and the robots controlled by Spark seem to have gone beyond my control too. I have a plan. Once the experiment is over, I will take you away from this country to an unknown island. Let that monster go to hell. What an idiot. Is this my photo on that board? As a vessel in the records, and the date circled in red is the date when I received the parcel. He's been after me since the beginning. Yes, clearly. Beta-type consciousness transmission device. It can enhance brainwaves, interrupt other people's consciousness, and eventually infuse self-consciousness onto a receptor controlling that person. If no one in the doctor had succeeded in perfecting this machine, they would have been able to control absolutely anyone. Human, robot, it wouldn't matter. So when he shoots me because he's Noah... Phew. Well, you're not controlled anymore. What is this place? Who are you? Don't be afraid, little girl. I have temporarily suppressed the nanofluid's control over you, and I'll give you a good cleaning up when we get back to my workshop. Thank God you're here, Charles. Her name is Angela. She's been under control since being kidnapped by the doctor. She's even dressed up as Noah earlier. I'm completely shocked by this affair. This was the work of Edward and that Noah guy. Once I checked the samples you gave me, I knew it was Edward who made it. He's very talented when it comes to nanorobots. I couldn't imagine him making such a terrifying thing. That spooky doctor, if he comes back, the doctor is not going to return. What, did you chat with him? No, it was Noah, or rather Angela, but that's not important anymore. Doc Edwards is gone. He wasn't like this in the beginning. He did it all for Luna. He was used by that guy because of his love for Luna. Can you tell us anything that could help us find him? I feel like I had the longest dream. I did awful things, even though I didn't want to. Those humans and robots were all... Easy, Rex. Let her calm down first. She was just freed from that nanofluid's control. Well, in that case, you and I should go back to the lab, Charles. There's some kind of giant life support tank up there, and I want to crack it open. Oh, no. That was not Noah. That was... Let's go. I'll show you. Luna. The real Luna. Poor thing. I should have guessed no one could recover from such a horrible genetic disease. It was only last night that I discovered Edward maintaining Luna's broken body using this life support equipment. He's planning to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body using Noah's technology. However, Luna has been tortured spiritually and physically. Charles, why are you here? And you, the vessel? You know me? Why the hell do you know anything about me? All this is because of you. Please stop Edward. He is in too deep. Can we tell her he's dead? Noah killed Edward. I warned him. You can't trust that person. This is for the best. At least no more innocent lives will be lost. Please turn this equipment off. I'm in so much pain. I should have died a long time ago instead of living like a monster. We're going to turn this equipment off. I will end her pain. She's been through too much. Goodbye. I'm not hurt. Noah's hallucinations have been influencing me this whole time. I feel more and more strange. You only have half electronic brain, don't you? All this was done to get you here, beginning when I delivered the parcel to you. They have another machine, but it isn't here. A machine that was designed just for you. From the moment you first touch the device in the parcel, each touch pulls you deeper and deeper into the hallucinations, and each hallucination was designed specifically to synchronize your brain waves to that machine. According to what they said, if the synchronization is allowed to finish, your own consciousness will be erased and your body will become the vessel for Noah. Pfft. All this is done for my broken body? Your body's very special. Looks like you are not aware of what your body can do. Your body is something people dream to have. Every day he's allowed to walk free on this planet, more people will be deceived and hurt. I can't let this continue. There must be a way. Cool. We're going to transfer our consciousness into him. You might be able to influence it. Oh, hey. Of course I'm going to run it. I will run him down, springing whatever trap he has set along the way. Let's go! Oh boy. Oh, hallucination time. Sparkling lake water. This must be the light lake that mentioned in the holographic message. Expect me to undergo some kind of test down here. In the most beautiful place lives the darkest soul. Drifting on the clear lake water, the perfect vessel is purified and brought to me. A body of both flesh and machine will pave the way for Bson's arrival. The time for rebirth has come. I have long waited for this. Come here and sing an ode to my new life. No. stupid little detective. Bow your head and witness Bson's final embodiment, the omniscient judge. Wow, that's a lot. Bson's eye comes at my call, and its gaze penetrates those who pretend to be righteous. Come feel the heat that goes into one's soul. Wait, Bson's eye? If my memory isn't shot from all that drinking, this stands for the eye of punishment that can be used for hypocrisy. Like Charles said, if I can focus on Enrique and Ragnaro's attacks, perhaps even use these attacks in my favor. Oh. It's gonna be one of those. You're a good detective. I've made the right decision in choosing you as the vessel, but your resistance is futile. Yeah, you're losing the game, Noah. Let's get this over with. Come on. Going up. Those possessing the hubris who challenge God shall fail, and anyone meets the eye of God shall plummet from the greatest height. Detective, I've had enough of this game. This is where your life ends. Okay. No. I will never lose. How is it possible for you to break through my hallucination? This flesh? Noah, is this how you look now? I say it like this, are you even a human being anymore? Something must have gone wrong. Bson makes no mistakes. The ceremony, the doctor, you, these have all been arranged. No, this can't be right. relying on the consciousness transmission device to obtain the power to control others. No, your sick inhuman device failed to save you, and instead turned you into a monster. He was already a monster. Your body belongs to me. My disease is a test from God for which I was abandoned and despised. I was forced to suffer the most unimaginable pain. Bson made a deal with me. A new body if I pass the test. A new body. All this just for your own imagination. Noah, stop lying to yourself. You think this is the end? I'm just a small part of the darkness. As long as robots and humans exist, the cracks will not disappear. Are you curious why robots have the device in their brains? I didn't put the device there. I just made an alteration. There's darkness inside darkness. I am not the only one who wants to turn the ugly world upside down. Who made the implant device? You will never know. I'm going to Bson now. As for you, there are bombs everywhere in this place. You will die with me. Blow it up. Blow everything up. Beep, beep, beep. Wakey, wakey, it's time to get up. Jeez, you are so loud. What are you doing, BBX? Do you want to be taken apart and rebuilt? It's 4 days overdue. According to this game, 98% of your mechanical parts are brand new. I can't believe you survived such a massive explosion and even got your old parts replaced with new ones. You better believe it. Old Charles has got the good stuff, even parts that are only available in Sky City. About our guests, they can't stay in our house like this, especially with that arrogant little robot. You don't have enough money to support 6 people. Look, BBX, we talked about this. They have nowhere to go, and the cash situation, well, we just haven't had a lot of jobs lately. That's because you keep turning them away. There's a customer this morning, waiting for you downstairs. Go have a look and don't say no. And remember to get a deposit this time. You have a new message. Hello, Mr. Detective. How have you been? I just want to tell you that without your help, I'd probably still be doing evil deeds under control of those people. I can't thank you enough, but I'm sad I can't go back to work at the Fantasy Jellyfish or Bellflower House. I haven't once told anyone about Noah or the kidnap, just like you asked me to. People keep asking me where I've been, what I've been up to, which makes me remember. But the whole thing has come to an end. I think they left the Bellflower House just to see the world because outside Underbridge. Maybe this is what the real world is like, a world of bad people like Noah and good people like you. I've decided to leave Starlight City to see a bigger world, and I will be sending you postcards during my trip. By the way, I still can't recall who Braden is. Forget about it. He must not be that important. Hey, Royd. When are you going to tell me about that case? I'm under a lot of pressure from my superiors. Don't make this so hard for me. I've told you everything I know. It was a real miracle the king even let you into the Underbridge district for investigation. I had a hard time with those people in Underbridge for 2 weeks, but ended up with a pile of relics. Only unknown broken robot bodies and fungi. There was a lab down there, wasn't there? They want answers. Looks like you're working very hard, but it's exactly like I told you. I haven't found Noah. I'm just the victim of an explosion. I have a friend I'd like you to meet. You're trying to get me drunk so I'll talk. You must be even more desperate than you sound. I'll see you tonight. Where's Mrs. Perry murder happened before Noah sent me his gift. The timing of the crime and the crime scene evidence both indicate that it wasn't done by Noah. There must be someone else who used the implant device to help the butler robot break the 3 principles. Didn't Noah say something about simply altering devices that were there already? If that's correct, what does the original maker of these devices have planned? Maybe what Noah said was true. There are layers of darkness that fold over each other deeper and deeper. Hey. Ruby's robot is really lovely, like a kind of motherly matron. Always wakes me up with the sweetest of ways. A cup of tea, lullaby, the morning's news. These cats are lovely too. I like this white one. This white cat used to belong to Mrs. Perry, but after she died, William brought her to my place, along with many other street cats. What a headache. Are you well? After replacing so many parts and organs, I expected your body to reject some, but you don't seem to be experiencing any side effects. There's a walk in the park. Charles is a good technician. I feel brilliant now. William? Do me a big favor, William. I'm meaning to study you more closely. You're so much smarter than other cats. Meow meow. Although Charles is an expert on robots, I wonder if we can ask him to do some research on William. Strap him down, laser through the skull. Meow meow. What, you don't like that? Maybe I should research you myself instead. I want to point out that this poster of the TV show House on the Wall was a poster of the TV show Lost, the rest of the game. So that's interesting. Charles must be doing dangerous research again. That Charles needs to leave this house this instant. He is an awful old man. I didn't think Captain Ramrod would be seen dead in clothes like these. You shut up. It's all because of that old man. He told me that he was adding me to the detective office network, but he's actually just changing my code to put me in this stupid outfit. You look good in them. Next time you should ask Charles, what did you say? Nothing. I was just saying, I will go find Charles right now. What is that old man thinking? I guess we'll go check out the explosion first. What happened, and why is there a smoking robot in the attic? The modification failed. Thank God it's not my workshop, or I'd have to pay to repair it. This armor is well crafted. There are special switches inside, and if the wearer doesn't understand how they work, he can never take it off again. That's why. No wonder William was stuck in there. I didn't see a cluster of black. But I did see a cluster of black. Oh, hello, fellow detective. Are you awake? Don't worry about the explosion. Grandpa knows what he's doing. It's just that his tools are still in Underbridge, and we can't go retrieve them right now. Do you know what's happening in Underbridge? You have a lot of connections there. The king sent lots of people to dig up the remnants of the lab, hoping to find something useful. After an explosion like that, I don't think there's much left. Luna from Edward's clinic has gone missing. The Luna from the clinic? That is a clone of Edward's wife. Maybe she's going to start a new life of her own. What's your plan now, detective? With Noah gone, you have accomplished what you set out to do so many years ago. Don't worry about me. I can sit back and help old grandmas find lost cats until the end of my days now. Grandpa Charles' experiments are so dangerous, so I'd better watch from far away. Spacious place you have here, Rex, and again, thank you for letting us hide out here. The king and the police are still trying to find anyone involved in that explosion. Letting you? I didn't exactly have much choice. You insisted on moving in. Is this robot from Morax's shop? The young man owed me, so he gave me the robot to pay the debt. I can alter this robot successfully. It will greatly improve our combat prowess. Wait, Are you never going back to the Underbridge? What about the doctor's research? His wife? I processed Edward's research data before we escaped the lab. It's some very advanced technology, but maybe too advanced for this day and age. As for Luna, the life support tank was too big to move in the explosion. She was buried underground with Edward's lab. There's one more thing on my mind. Before he died, Noah mentioned that he was not the one who created the implant devices. Even though this case has been cracked, there's still another layer I can't quite see. In that case, we better get this riot robot working post-haste. Sure. Sure. Why are you standing at the door? Fancy Feather. It's Fancy Feather. It was Fancy Feather who made the appointment. Her squad of minions have taken over our living room. Why is she here? We're a long way from Underbridge. Let's bust in and wipe them out, just like old times. I can enter riot control mode anytime. Calm down. Let's hear him out first. Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Fancy Feather. You come all the way down to give me this new VR game console. I'm a city driver. Are you playing with me? This is what you will travel into Coral City. Want me to visit the electronic world? Sorry, Mr. Feather. I'm not going back there. I know you would say no. Take a look at this first. It may change your mind. The Coral City. Hurry, go tell Rex. What we have been hiding there might have been found by someone. Hurry, be quick, the Coral City. Those guys, they want to. He's dead! Where did you get this video? It was sent from the Electrode State last night. If you act quickly, you may be able to buy some time. So now, Mr. Duncan, ready to go? Is that the end of the game? Okay. Interesting. Whew. Went a little bit longer than I intended to. Oh. Yeah, so we didn't solve Miss Perry's murder. That sucks. It was an interesting game. For sure. Like, I enjoyed some of the puzzles, but like I was saying earlier, one of the problems with puzzles is that like once you know the solution and it's just the problem of like making it happen, you just don't enjoy it as much. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it. You can do a chapter select? Well, I don't know. The story was interesting enough. I actually, I'm fine with the imagery. I was not surprised by like the outcome there of the serial killer having become some sort of meat monster life support thing. having the a lot of stuff there, but like it was good for the most part. A lot of world building though, and like I didn't actually know that that was a Kickstarter funded game originally. But honestly, I think that explains a lot about some of the writing that seemed unpolished in hindsight. I wonder if they ever did make a sequel. Oh, let's do a quick lookup before we sign off. Da, 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 da. Interesting. Nope. But they do appear to have a thing for detective games. Oh, I did put one of those, I think. I think. No, that's not by them. I guess Steam's just putting them in a bundle together. That's weird. Weird. Well, no sequel as of yet. So we'll never know what happens there. Which is fine. Like, they followed the noir tropes pretty solid, right? Like, used to be a cop, now a private detective, drink too much, saw too much, lost your partner, but you got a heart of gold. And there's that one that got away. Ooh. So, yeah. I liked it. Not going to play it again to get those couple items I missed, though. My completionist self doesn't need that. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to play next. I guess I'm not scheduled to stream tomorrow. Although, oh no, I'm not gonna. But Saturday. Jeez, I'm tired apparently. Yeah, Saturday I'll figure something out. I don't know what I'm going to play. I'll think about it. You think about it. If you come up with a suggestion, let me know. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Bye.